Chiwetel Ejiofor, born 10 July 1977, is a British actor. He is the recipient of various accolades, including a British Academy Film Award, and a Laurence Olivier Award, with nominations for an Academy Award, 2 Primetime Emmy Awards and 5 Golden Globe Awards. Chiwetel Ejiofor, CBE. Born Chiwetel Ejiofor, 10 July 1977, age 46. Forest Gate, London, England. Education: London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art. Occupation: actor. Years active: 1995-present. Relatives: Zayn Asher, sister. Awards. Full list. After enrolling at the National Youth Theatre in 1995 and attending the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art, at age 19 and 3 months into his course, Ejiofor was cast by Steven Spielberg to play a supporting role in the film Amistad 1997 as James Covey. 5. Ejiofor portrayed the characters Okwe in Dirty Pretty Things 2002. Peter in Love Actually, Lola in Kinky Boots, Victor Sweet in Four Brothers. The Operative in Serenity, All 2005, Luke in Children of Men 2006, Thabo Mbeki in Endgame, Adrian Helmsley in Roland Emmerich's 2012, both 2009, Daryl Peabody in Salt 2010, Solomon Northup in 12 Years a Slave 2013, Vincent Kapoor in Ridley Scott's The Martian 2015, Carl Mordo in Doctor Strange 2016, and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness 2022, and Trewell Kamkwamba in The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind 2019. He voiced Dr. Watson in Sherlock Gnomes 2018, and Scar in the 2019 remake of The Lion King, and featured in the fantasy film Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. 6. For 12 Years a Slave, he received Academy Award and Golden Globe Award nominations, along with the BAFTA Award for Best Actor. He was nominated for a 2014 Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Limited Series or Movie for his performance on Dancing on the Edge. 7. In 2022, he played the lead role in the Showtime science fiction television series The Man Who Fell to Earth. In 2008, he was appointed Officer of the Order of the British Empire by Queen Elizabeth II for services to the arts. 8. He was elevated to Commander of the Order of the British Empire in the 2015 birthday honours. 9. Contents: 1. Early life. 2. Career. 2.1 1996-2007, Career Beginnings and Early Recognition. 2.2 2008-2018, International Recognition and Critical Acclaim. 2.3 2019-present, Directorial Debut with The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. 3. Personal Life and Legacy. 4. Filmography. 4.1 Film. 4.2 Television. 4.3 Theatre. 5 Awards and Nominations. 6 References. 7 External links. Early life edit. Ejiofor was born on 10 July 1977 in Forest Gate, East London, to middle-class Nigerian parents of Igbo descent. 10, 11, 12, his father, Arenes, was a doctor, and his mother, Obiajulu, was a pharmacist. His younger sister, Zayn, is a CNN correspondent. 13, his other sister Candy is a GP doctor. In 1988, when Ejiofor was 11, during a family trip to Nigeria for a wedding, he and his father were driving to Lagos after the celebrations when their car was involved in a head-on crash with a lorry. His father was killed, and Ejiofor was badly injured, receiving scars that are still visible on his forehead. 14, 15. He began acting in school plays at his junior school, Dulwich Prep London, known at the time as Dulwich College Preparatory School, where he played the gravedigger in William Shakespeare's Hamlet. Ejiofor continued acting at his senior school, Dulwich College, and joined the National Youth Theatre. He got into the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art but left after his first year, after being cast in Steven Spielberg's film Amistad. He played the title role in Othello at the Bloomsbury Theatre in September 1995, and again at the Theatre Royal, Glasgow, in 1996, when he starred opposite Rachel Sterling as Desdemona. Career edit. 1996-2007, Career Beginnings and Early Recognition edit. Ejiofor made his film debut in the television film Deadly Voyage 1996. 16. He went on to become a stage actor in London. In Steven Spielberg's 1997 film Amistad, 16, he gave support to Jaimin Hounsou Sink as interpreter Ensign James Covey. In 1999, Ejiofor appeared in the British film G.M.T. Greenwich Mean Time. In 2000, he starred in Blue Orange at the Royal National Theatre Cottesloe Stage and later at the Duchess Theatre. That same year, his performance as Romeo in William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet was nominated for the Ian Charleson Award. Ejiofor was awarded the Jack Tinker Award for Most Promising Newcomer at the Critics Circle Theatre Awards in 2000. For his performance in Blue Orange, Ejiofor received the London Evening Standard Theatre Award for Outstanding Newcomer in 2000 and a nomination for the Laurence Olivier Award for Best Supporting Actor in 2001. 17. Ejiofor had his first leading film role playing Nicky Burkett in Jeremy Cameron's It Was an Accident, 2000. In 2002, he starred in Dirty Pretty Things, 16, for which he won a British Independent Film Award for Best Actor. In the following year, he was part of the ensemble cast of Love Actually, 16, starred in a BBC adaptation of Chaucer's The Knight's Tale and also starred on the BBC series Trust. Also in 2003, he starred in the lead role of Augustus in the radio production of Rita Dove's poetic drama, The Darker Face of the Earth, which premiered on the BBC World Service on the 23rd of August of that year, marking the International Day for the Remembrance of the Slave Trade and its abolition. He starred alongside Hilary Swank in Red Dust, 2004, portraying the fictional politician Alex M. Pondo of post-apartheid South Africa. He played the central role of Prince Alamayu in Peter Spafford's radio play I Was a Stranger, broadcast on BBC Radio 4 on 17 May 2004, and he played the god Dionysus, alongside Paul Schofield's Cadmus and Diana Riggs-Agave, in Andrew Risick's play, Dionysus, based upon Euripides' Bacchae, also broadcast by the BBC. He also received acclaim for his performance as a complex antagonist, the operative, in the film Serenity, 2005. 16. Ejiofor played a revolutionary in the film Children of Men, 2006. 16. His singing and acting performance in Kinky Boots received a Golden Globe Award, 16, and British Independent Film Award nomination. He was also nominated for the BAFTA Orange Rising Star Award in 2006, which recognizes emerging British film talent. Ejiofor's performance in Tsunami: The Aftermath received a Golden Globe Award nomination for Best Actor, Mini-Series or Television Film in 2007. 16. Ejiofor at the 2008 Tribeca Film Festival premiere of Red Belt. In 2007, Ejiofor starred opposite Don Cheadle in Talk to Me, 18, a film based on the true story of Ralph P.T. Green, played by Cheadle, an African-American radio personality in the 1960s and 1970s. He performed on stage in the Seagull at the Royal Court Theatre from the 18th of January to the 17th of March 2007, then later that year reprised his role as Othello at the Donmar Warehouse, alongside Kelly Riley as Desdemona and Ewan McGregor as Iago. The production received favourable reviews, with particularly strong praise for Ejiofor. Chiwetel Ejiofor produces one of the most memorable performances of Othello in recent years. 19. He was awarded the Laurence Olivier Award for Best Actor for his performance. 16. He also narrated the BBC television film Partition: The Day India Burned, 2007, which was based on the partition of India. He starred as Mike Terry in the 2008 cult film Red Belt that received favorable reviews. 2008-2018, International Recognition and Critical Acclaim edit. Ejiofor was appointed Officer of the Order of the British Empire (OBE) in the 2008 birthday honours. 20. In the same year, he made his directorial debut in the short film Slapper, which he also wrote, based on an idea by editor-director Yusuf Pirasan. 21. Ejiofor appeared alongside John Cusack in the film 2012-2009. The film went on to gross over $700 million, and is among the list of highest-grossing films of all time and placing fifth of top films of 2009. He played CIA officer Darrell Peabody in Salt 2010, and the Golden Globe Award-nominated leading role of band creator Louis Lester on the BBC Two drama series Dancing on the Edge 2013, which played on Stars in the United States. 16. In 2013, Ejiofor took on the role of Solomon Northup in 12 Years a Slave. The film was based on Northup's memoir, edited in 1968 by historians Sue Eakin and Joseph Logsdon, of Northup's experience as a free black man in New York, who was kidnapped in 1841 and sold into slavery in Louisiana. On casting, director Steve McQueen said, "Chiwetel Ejiofor was always going to be Solomon Northup for me. I was looking for someone that had that gentleness, that kind of humanity. Knowing that humanity was going to be tested under certain duress and circumstances, I needed a person who could actually keep hold of that, even through periods of extraordinary trying and extraordinary situations where it would be tested to its absolute limit. He was the only person." 22. At the Toronto International Film Festival, Ejiofor said he briefly hesitated about playing Northup. "You wait all your life for a great script to come through the door. You're hassling your agent and all that, and then it comes and you read it and your first reaction surprises you. Your first reaction being, can I do this?" 23. He accepted the role about 24 hours later. 24. As part of his preparation for the role, Ejiofor learned to play the violin, collected slave stories, maintained a slave's edge-up hairstyle, and engaged in some of the physical labor that Northup was subject to, including cotton picking. 25. Since he had not worked with McQueen before, Ejiofor also observed the working dynamic between the director and co-star Michael Fassbender, who worked with McQueen on Hunger 2008 and Shame 2011. 26. On playing Northup, Ejiofor did feel a responsibility, not being American, to get the story of Solomon Northup as current he could, adding, "I've been very grateful to show the film to his descendants and see them be so proud of it." 27. Ejiofor in 2015. 12 Years a Slave opened to wide acclaim, with many critics citing Ejiofor's performance and declaring him an almost certain Academy Award nominee for Best Actor. 23, 25, 27, 28. From Owen Gleiberman at Entertainment Weekly, it is Chiwetel Ejiofor's extraordinary performance that holds the movie together, and that allows us to watch it without blinking. He plays Solomon with a powerful inner strength, yet he never soft pedals the silent nightmare that is Solomon's daily existence. 29. From Christopher Orr at The Atlantic, Ejiofor has given notable performances in the past: Dirty Pretty Things, Serenity, Talk to Me, but this is by far his most essential role to date. Stoic, watchful, compromising himself just enough to stay alive, he is the point of stillness and decency around which spin the madnesses of the film. 30. In his The Hollywood Reporter review, Todd McCarthy wrote, "Ejiofor is terrific in a demanding character who's put through the ringer physically, mentally and emotionally." 31. On the 16th of January 2014, Ejiofor was officially nominated for Best Actor for the 86th Academy Awards on the 2nd of March. As of September 2013, Ejiofor was slated to portray Patrice Lumumba in a film adaptation of Aimé Césaire's A Season in the Congo, a role in which he had performed on stage at the Young Vic. Joe Wright, who directed the play, was to also direct the film. 32, 33. In 2014, Ejiofor starred in the Nigerian film Half of a Yellow Sun alongside Thandiwe Newton. 34. It was announced in June 2014 that Ejiofor would play real-life drug dealer Thomas McFadden in film based on the book Marching Powder, a true story of friendship, cocaine, and South America's strangest jail, written by McFadden and Australian journalist Rusty Young. 35. In 2016, Ejiofor co-starred with his friend Benedict Cumberbatch and played Carl Mordo in the Marvel Cinematic Universe film Doctor Strange. 36. That same year, it was announced that he would play Peter in the upcoming film Mary Magdalene, written by Helen Edmondson and directed by Garth Davis. 37. On the 1st of November 2017, he was officially chosen for the role of Scar for the computer-animated remake, The Lion King 2019, directed by Jon Favreau. 38. Played by Jeremy Irons in the 1994 animated film, Ejiofor described Scar as more psychologically possessed and brutalized than in the original. 39. Ejiofor stated, especially with Scar, whether it's a vocal quality that allows for a certain confidence or a certain aggression, to always know that at the end of it you're playing somebody who has the capacity to turn everything on its head in a split second with outrageous acts of violence, that can completely change the temperature of a scene. 39. He also said that Scar and Mufas's relationship is completely destroyed and brutalized by Scar's way of thinking. He's possessed with this disease of his own ego and his own want. 39. 40. Favreau said of casting Ejiofor, he is just a fantastic actor, who brings us a bit of the mid-Atlantic cadence and a new take on the character. He brings that feeling of a Shakespearean villain to bear because of his background as an actor. It's wonderful when you have somebody as experienced and seasoned as Chiwetel. He just breathes such wonderful life into this character. 41. Ejiofor narrated the 2019 documentary film The Elephant Queen. 42. 2019 present, directorial debut with The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind edit. In 2019, Ejiofor made his feature directorial debut with The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind, adapted from the memoir of the same name from William Kamkwamba, about a boy who built a wind-powered water pump in Malawi. 43. In 2022, Ejiofor returned to the role of Mordo for the sequel film Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Personal life and legacy edit. In 2015, Ejiofor was honored with a Global Promise Award by the GEANCO Foundation, a non-profit welfare organization in West Africa, for his charity work in Nigeria. 44. On the 12th of September 2016, Ejiofor, as well as Kate Blanchett, Jesse Eisenberg, Peter Capaldi, Douglas Booth, Neil Gaiman, Keira Knightley, Juliet Stevenson, Kit Harington and Stanley Tucci, featured in a video from the United Nations Refugee Agency UNHCR to help raise awareness of the global refugee crisis. The video, titled What They Took With Them, has the actors reading a poem, written by Jennifer Toxvig and inspired by primary accounts of real refugees, and is part of UNHCR's #WithRefugees campaign, which also includes a petition to governments to expand asylum to provide further shelter, integrating job opportunities, and education. 45. 46. Ejiofor is a supporter of Crystal Palace FC. 47. Filmography edit. Key. Denotes works that have not yet been released. Film edit. Year. Title. Role. Director. Notes. 1997. Amistad. Ensign James Covey. Steven Spielberg. 1999. G.M.T. Greenwich Mean Time. Ricks. John Strickland. 2000. It Was an Accident. Nikki Burkett. Metin Hussein. 2002. Dirty Pretty Things. Okwe Landa. Stephen Frears. 2003. Love Actually. Peter. Richard Curtis. Three Blind Mice. Mark Hayward. Matthias Ledoux. 2004. She Hate Me. Frank Wills. Spike Lee. Red Dust. Alex M. Pondo. Tom Hooper. Melinda and Melinda. Ellis Moonsong. Woody Allen. 2005. Four Brothers. Victor Sweet. John Singleton. Serenity. The Operative. Joss Whedon. Slow Burn. Ty Trippin. Wayne Beach. Kinky Boots. Simon, Lola. Julian Gerald. 2006. Inside Man. Detective Bill Mitchell. Spike Lee. Children of Men. Luke. Alfonso Cuarón. 2007. Talk to Me. Dewey Hughes. Cassie Lemons. American Gangster. Huey Lucas. Ridley Scott. 2008. Red Belt. Mike Terry. David Mamet. Slapper. Himself. Short film. Writer, director. 2009. Endgame. Thabo Mbeki. Pete Travis. 2012. Adrian Helmsley. Roland Emmerich. 2010. Salt. Darryl Peabody. Philip Noyce. 2013. Savannah. Christmas Moultrie. Annette Hayward Carter. 12 Years a Slave. Solomon Northup. Steve McQueen. Half of a Yellow Sun. Odenigbo. B. Bandel. 2015. Z for Zachariah. John Loomis. Craig Zobel. The Martian. Vincent Kapoor. Ridley Scott. Secret in Their Eyes. Ray Caston. Billy Ray. 2016. 999. Michael Atwood. John Hillcoat. Doctor Strange. Carl Mordo. Scott Derrickson. 2018. Come Sunday. Carlton Pearson. Joshua Marston. Mary Magdalene. Peter. Garth Davis. Sherlock Gnomes. Gnome Watson voice. John Stevenson. 2019. The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. Chiwetel Kamkwamba. Himself. Also writer and director. The Lion King. Scar voice. Jon Favreau. Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. Connell. Joachim Ronning. The Elephant Queen. Narrator. Victoria Stone. Mark Diebel. 2020. The Old Guard. Copley. Gina Prince Bythewood. 2021. Locked Down. Paxton. Doug Liman. Infinite. Bathurst 2020. Antoine Fuqua. 2022. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Earth 838. Carl Mordo. Sam Raimi. 2023. The Pod Generation. Alvey. Sophie Baths. 2024. Untitled Venom, Let There Be Carnage sequel. TBA. Kelly Marcel. Filming. TBA. Rob Peace. Rob Peace's father. Himself. Post-production, also writer and director. The Old Guard 2. Copley. Victoria Mahoney. Post-production. The Life of Chuck. Mike Flanagan. Filming. Television edit. Year. Title. Role. Notes. 1996. Deadly Voyage. Igbo. Television film. 2001. Murder in Mind. D.S. McCorkindale. Episode. Teacher. 2003. Twelfth Night. Orsino. Television film. Trust. Ashley Carter. 6 episodes. The Canterbury Tales. Paul. Segment. The Knight's Tale. 2006. Tsunami. The Aftermath. Ian Carter. Television film. 2007. Partition. The Day India Burned. Narrator. 2011. The Shadow Line. Jonah Gabriel. 7 episodes. 2013. Dancing on the Edge. Louis Lester. 6 episodes. Phil Spector. Mock Prosecutor. Television film. 2017. Red Nose Day Actually. Peter. Television short film. 2022. The Man Who Fell to Earth. Faraday. Main role. Theater edit. Year. Title. Role. Notes. 1995. Othello. Othello. Bloomsbury Theatre. 1996. Theatre Royal, Glasgow. 1997. Macbeth. Malcolm. Bristol Old Vic. 1999. Sparkleshark. Russell. Royal National Theatre. 2000. Blue Orange. Chris. Royal National Theatre. Romeo and Juliet. Romeo. Royal National Theatre. Peer Gynt. Young Peer. Royal National Theatre. 2002. The Vortex. Nikki Lancaster. Donmar Warehouse. 2007. The Seagull. Boris Alexeyevich Trigorin. Royal Court Theatre. Othello. Othello. Donmar Warehouse. 2013. A Season in the Congo. Patrice Lumumba. Young Vic. 2015. Everyman. Everyman. Royal National Theatre. Awards and nominations edit. Main article. List of awards and nominations received by Chiwetel Ejiofor. Ejiofor is the recipient of several awards, including numerous nominations in the Best Actor category for his role as Solomon Northup in the 2013 biographical drama film 12 Years a Slave, of which he won the Actor International, BAFTA, BET, Black Reel Awards, in addition to several critical accolades. His other acclaimed roles include, as Othello in a 2007 Donmar Warehouse production of the play of the same name, which won him the Laurence Olivier Award for Best Actor. As geologist Adrian Helmsley in the 2009 apocalyptic disaster blockbuster 2012, which garnered worldwide commercial success, with a box office growth of over $769 million, the fifth highest of any film that year, 48, and the highest for its week of release, 49, which earned him nominations for a Black Reel and NAACP Image Award. As Louis Lester in the BBC miniseries Dancing on the Edge 2013, for which he was nominated for an Emmy, Golden Globe and Satellite Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Miniseries or Movie, and won a Black Reel Award in the same category. As the narrator of the 2018 Apple TV Plus documentary film The Elephant Queen, for which he was nominated for the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Narrator. And as the director and screenwriter of the 2019 British drama film The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind, which saw him receive nominations for the Black Reel Award for Outstanding Breakthrough Screenwriter, 2 British Independent Film Awards Best Supporting Actor and Best Debut Director, the NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Directing in a Motion Picture and the Alfred P. Sloan Prize winning the latter two. In 2008, he was appointed Officer of the Order of the British Empire (OBE) by Queen Elizabeth II for services to the arts. 8. He was elevated to Commander of the Order of the British Empire (CBE) in the 2015 birthday honor.